Welcome to this journey through the biblical wisdom that underlies one of Jesus' most profound statements. I am the resurrection and the life. This phrase, found in John 11:25, holds a wealth of meaning for those seeking a deeper understanding of God's love and power. At its core, this statement speaks to the fundamental human experience of loss and grief. We've all known the pain of losing someone dear, whether it was a loved one, a relationship, or even a cherished dream. It's natural to wonder how we can ever find hope again in the face of such sorrow. As we delve into the biblical context surrounding Jesus' words, we'll explore how his declaration holds the key to unlocking our understanding of life and death. From the story of Lazarus to the broader teachings of Jesus, we'll uncover the wisdom that can help us navigate even the darkest moments with faith and hope. By examining the scriptural narrative and drawing out its timeless insights, we aim to kindle a sense of wonder and awe for the mysteries of life and death. We invite you to join us on this journey as we seek to grasp more fully what it means that Jesus is, I am the resurrection and the life. Our exploration will be guided by a spirit of reverence, curiosity, and compassion as we grapple with the profound implications of Jesus' words. Together, let's embark on this sacred adventure and discover the depth of God's love that underlies every moment of our lives. Biblical context and key passages. The phrase, "Do not be afraid," is a recurring theme throughout Scripture, appearing in various contexts to offer comfort and reassurance. One of the most well-known passages featuring these words is Isaiah 41:10, where God encourages his people, saying, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." This promise is echoed in other passages, such as Deuteronomy 31:6, where Moses says to the Israelites, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Similarly, in Joshua 1:9, God commands Joshua to be strong and courageous and reassures him that he will be with him as he leads the people into the promised land. These words offer a powerful reminder that we are not alone in our struggles and that God's presence is always available to us. As we reflect on these passages, it becomes clear that Jesus' declaration, "I am the resurrection and the life," is rooted in a deep understanding of God's character and his relationship with humanity. By exploring the biblical context surrounding this phrase, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the depth of God's love and the hope that it offers. Isaiah 40:6, Deuteronomy 31:6, Joshua 1:9. Meaning and key themes. The phrase, "I am the resurrection and the life," is more than just a declaration of Jesus' power over death. It's an invitation to experience life in all its fullness, even in the midst of loss and grief. At its core, this statement speaks to the transformative power of God's love. When we say that Jesus is the resurrection, we're acknowledging that he has the ability to bring new life out of darkness and despair. This isn't just a promise for some future time. It's a present reality that can be experienced by all who put their trust in him. The phrase also highlights Jesus' role as the giver of life, rather than just the taker away. In a world where death and loss are an inevitable part of human experience, this is a profoundly comforting truth. One key theme that emerges from this passage is the idea of hope. When we're facing difficult circumstances, it's easy to lose sight of what's possible. But Jesus' words remind us that there's always hope, even in the darkest moments. This hope isn't based on our own strength or abilities. It's rooted in God's character and his promise to be with us always. Practical application today. So what does this mean for us today? How can we apply the wisdom of Jesus' words to our lives? One practical application is to focus on the present moment, rather than getting caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. When we're living in the present, we're more aware of God's presence and power at work in our lives. This also means being willing to trust God, even when things seem uncertain or difficult. It's easy to get caught up in trying to control every aspect of our lives, but Jesus' words remind us that true life comes from surrendering to His will. Finally, this passage encourages us to live with a sense of purpose and intentionality. When we know that Jesus is the resurrection and the life, we're motivated to make the most of every moment, knowing that each one has the potential for new life and growth. I am the resurrection, and the life is not just a declaration of power. It's an invitation to experience life in all its fullness. This passage highlights Jesus' role as the giver of life, rather than just the taker away. Jesus' words offer hope for difficult circumstances, reminding us that there's always something possible with God. Conclusion. As we come to the end of our journey through the biblical wisdom surrounding Jesus' statement, "I am the resurrection and the life," one thing becomes clear. This phrase is more than just a declaration of power or a promise for the future. It's an invitation to experience life in all its fullness, even in the midst of loss and grief. By embracing this truth, we can find hope and comfort in the darkest moments. We can trust that Jesus has the ability to bring new life out of darkness and despair, and that He is always with us, offering strength and guidance. As we move forward, let us remember to live in the present moment, trusting in God's power and presence at work in our lives. Let us be willing to surrender to His will, knowing that true life comes from Him alone. And let us strive to live with purpose and intentionality, making the most of every moment and seeking to grow in our faith. May we always remember that Jesus is the resurrection and the life. And may this truth bring us hope, comfort, and new life in all its fullness.